Hey guys, PKSparkxx here. Welcome back to some more Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. If you guys remember last time, we began our trek up Zora Domain. And now we're going to continue going up Zora Domain. We are now at the point where we are trying to climb up a waterfall, which is frozen. Turns out the entire Zora Domain has been frozen over, which is why Lake Hylia is lacking water. Because there's no water flowing. What the balls was that? That almost took my life. I wonder if that really could have hit it if I kept running or whatever. That's an interesting thought. Alright, but anyway, this part is a little difficult because you will slip here if you screw up. So take your time, don't rush. Things are falling, trying to kill you. Ice is slippery, you're slipping. So, like I said, just take your time, jump. Don't mash it like you normally would in a place like that. Or at least I normally would. But in any case, we are now at the top of the mountain. There's a lot to discover in this place. However, we are going to take the short route, and well, actually, we're going to take the only route we can get while we're Wolf Link, and that is travel up here. This entire lake is frozen. How does an entire lake just freeze over randomly? This Twilight is what a vicious place. All right, here are Shadow Beasts. You got, oh crap! Wait a minute. You trying to hide? You trying to trick me? You trying to make me kill your brother so you can revive him? I don't think so. You ain't taking nothing from me. You can't mess with this. We are DatHottneSS. We all be DatHottneSS, and y'all can't. I don't know what I'm talking about. Anyway, a portal is open here too. We can finally warp. If you want to breathe the air of the world of light for a moment, let me know. I'll take you there. Wait a minute. We can teleport out of here and come back here as a wolf later on? You know what? We're going to do that right now. We're going to... No, I don't want to. I want to warp. What would you tell me and then tell me to look below that? Alright, fine. I'll do it now. Those are the Zoras. Wow, this is really strange. What in the world happened? Hey, what do you want to do? We can't just leave them like this. I think all we need to do is storm them out. It does us no good to just stand here thinking. Let's leave and come back later. The portal should work for us. We need to find a way to melt the ice and then come back here. It looks like from, how they're drawn, it looks like they were trying to escape. Like, they were attacking the front, but at the last second, they were frozen over entirely. Because as you can see, most of them are facing upward. None of them are going down, none of them are at the bottom. They're swimming up or swimming around, like trying to find a way up. So that's my guess. Something was right here in the middle, and they all just got caught. But this is a very, very unsettling view. Oh, let me get out of here. That's creepy. Anyway, what we're going to do is warp. Now, we can't, even though we can't warp all the way down to Orden, but I don't believe we're going to be Human Link. So what we want to do is go someplace where we can find something to melt the ice. And what's the warmest place we've been to? Only the mines that were completely filled with lava. We're going to go back to Death Mountain. If you guys remember, I told you guys about the rock. It's hot. It's big. It could probably melt something. I wonder what we can do to melt this. This thing has been here for a while now, but it's still pretty hot. And we are going to warp that to the top of the Zora Domain. We are all the way up here. Just a few episodes ago, we were here. And now we're here. We have all this to discover. It's insane. Jeez. Who knew that something so dangerous would come in handy? Alright, the Zoras are safe now, so let's go. The ice melted and restored the water flow to normal. Can we finally meet the spirit of Lake Hylia? Anyone else figure that entire pillar just crashing into the lake in the middle of it where the Zoras were definitely at wouldn't have killed at least some of them, and they were frozen, which means that I'm pretty sure they just shattered on impact. It's not going to melt right away. Eventually, I'll give you that. But at first, it shattered. It was hard before it got warm. So there's no way all them Zoras survived. I refuse to believe otherwise. However, because we did melt the this thing, wait. Please, you must allow me to thank you for revitalizing both our people and their spring, which is the water source for all the lands of Hyrule. In life, I was the elder of the Zora village and the queen of my people. I was called Rutela. Not to be rude, but we didn't exactly do it for you guys. The Dark Ones. They raided this village and, as a message to my people, executed me before them. Young man, you who take the form of a proud beast, I have something to ask of you. When the Dark Ones descended upon our village, I sent my young one, Rallis, to Hyrule Castle to inform the princess of our fate. But I fear danger followed him from this doomed place. I fear it. His presence grows fainter to me over time. But my time in this world has passed, and though I would give it gladly, I no longer have a life to risk in his rescue. Please, would you save my dearest Prince Rallis? If you do this thing, I will bestow upon you the protection of water. This power will grant you the ability to swim and respire in very deep water as if you were a Zora. Please, save my son. So if we help her, she'll grant you the power to swim in deep water like a Zora, huh? So, what do you say, hero? Oh, but now that I think about it, I don't suppose we should meet the prince as a wolf, huh? So, they're ready to return you to the world of light then, huh? Alright, so it seems as though we already have our mission once we become our human form again. Pretty decent. Alright. Looks like the shock of that impact not only raised the water level, but sped up the flow too. This water should flow all the way down to the lake. Why don't you let it take you there? Basically, we could just fall down here and just let the current do what it wants to do with us. Whoa, that's so cool. I love that scene. Alright, so hopefully I'm going to be able to stop in time. I don't think I am because I just howled. Whereas if that's the case, yeah, I'm already back at the bottom. That sucks. Aren't you awake yet? Look, we are all still way down to Lake Hylia, just as I predicted. And it looks like we're right in front of the spirit spring to boot. To boot. A boot. Canadian. Bacon. Well, let's get going. Snap out of it and get to the spirit. Finally, we can meet the spirit Lanayru, however the heck you pronounce it. I think it's Lanayru, but I could be wrong. I am the last of the spirits of light, consumed by the twilight. Hero, chosen one of the gods, you have done well to make it this far. Gather my scattered tears of light that were stolen by shadow. Gather them in this. And with that, we got the rest of the light to collect the last bunch of shadow insects and get the tears of light to restore the light back to Leneru province. Thank God. Come on. Yeah. I am sure you know by now the forms that these dark insects take when they steal our light. In this shadow realm of twilight, the insects are invisible like the humans of this world. Collect my light, lift the final cloud of twilight that threatens to cover all of Hyrule. And with that, we have our final mission to collect the Tears of Light. And for sake of redundancy, I'm going to allow myself a short episode because the next episode is going to take quite some time. Honestly, I won't be surprised if it takes upward towards 40 minutes. It's insane how difficult it is for me to find all these stupid bugs that are all over this province, because remember, it's not just in a condensed space like the forest or in a certain area like Kakariko Village and then some on a mountain. We have an entire place to look over. Like, it's insane. It's annoying. So I am going to allow myself one short episode. I hope you guys don't mind. And on the next episode, we are going to gather all the shadow bugs in the Leneru province, free the land of Leneru from the Shadow Twilight, and go save Prince Rallis after that. So until next time, guys, this is PKSparkxx, DatHottneSS, signing out.